you rip your fender off, it's not my fault.
Those are just extra.
So we're driving in, I hit that gas, and it stops in its track. And I thought, oh shit.
That was an axle shaft.
There goes an axle. We just got back from Trail Hero 2021. If you haven't heard of Trail Hero is an off-roading event in Sand Hollow, Utah. It has 3 parts: racing, a vendor show, and trail riding. It has a little bit of everything. Some high-speed off-road with some low-speed crawling. It's kind of everything all in one right outside of Zion. So Synergy likes to go to Trail Hero for a couple reasons. We get to go and real life abuse test our rigs. We take them there, we beat them up, and we see what breaks. We also are always doing new development, and we need to test those new parts so that we're not selling substandard parts to the people. The stock Gladiator is an amazing truck, but if you want to conquer rocks in Utah, you're going to need to make a few adjustments. So the Synergy Gladiator is a sport Gladiator. All we've really done to it is put our 3-inch lift kit on it. We've got our tie rod up front, our drag link, we've got track bars front and rear. We've relocated the track bar to the flipped condition in the front and have our raised track bar in the rear. We have our control arms with our DDB bushings. We also have 3 inches of lift, but not really. We didn't like it when we put 3 inches on, so we put 4 inches in the front and 3 inches in the rear to level it out, kind of like you do with any old pickup truck. With the parts installed, it was time to see what they could do. The first trail we would take on is Milt's Mile. Milt's Mile isn't really a mile. It's actually 6.5 miles. It's sandy, slick rock, difficult obstacles, and that all kind of winds up into a difficulty rating of about 7.
Let me shoot your head.
So the Gladiator is a really long Jeep as far as Jeeps go. And the first time I hit that, the breakover angle was terrible and I smacked the belly pan. So the second approach, instead of trying to go straight on where I knew I was going to get hung up, I decided that the Jeep's flexible enough to hit it a bit sideways. Little bump, she carried right over. In the beginning, the long wheelbase didn't help me. Got hung up on that first obstacle. Second obstacle, kind of climb into a bowl. It powers through that type of stuff.
Go, 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 go. There you go, that was it.
But then the wheelbase came back to haunt me.
You're in a great spot, probably 2 more times. Okay, right there, passenger back.
I wish I had frame steering.
Oh yeah.
I tried to not back up and do a 1,000,000-point Austin Powers turn.
I'll tell you, once we went bigger than 37s, it was the very best upgrade we ever did.
and I gave it a little too much gas when I wasn't fully lined up. And I jammed that passenger front into a rock.
That was an axle shaft.
The Jeep stops instantly. A loud bang. That's a lot of horsepower. That's a big tire. We both really thought that the click was the click of doom.
We'll see. There was a good snap.
That was a good snap.
It was a loud pop. We all thought I took out one of those stock Dana 44 open diff bad axle shafts. If we would have lost an axle shaft, that'd have been the end of the trip from the first trail.
Perfect. Check out a gas.
Luckily, backed it up, tried again, and this time the spotter put me in the right hole and it powered right through.
All your wheels are turning. Quite great. So, yeah.
Our front axle shaft was fine, well, mostly fine. It turns out one of the bolts that I installed was loose. I tightened it up, and we had a great time for the rest of the week at Trail Hero.
Yep, now turn that way. Go, go, go. All right. Nice job.
I thought it was fantastic to see all the people doing kind of what we do. It really sends home why our products are made the way they are, to be able to take the abuse the way they do. It's nice to go and meet people who have problems or who want solutions. Being there, driving on the trails, meeting the people, seeing what we do and watching it all come together really helps cement home all the work we do in the office. If you're just getting into off-roading, if you're a seasoned veteran, you want to go see some beautiful Utah scenery, go drive through some big boulders, go see some great sand hollow stuff, can't recommend this enough.